Good morning. How you guys doing? Another day, right? I want to get on here and just have an open forum this morning, I think. It's been a couple of days since I spoke. Some days, some days you just need to experience it, go through it. Bad days are something we all have, something we all go through, something we can all relate to when the world's just being shitty. I've talked a lot about finding your own space, being in your own space. But let's be honest, the opportunity to have your own space is it's a lie. We never have our own space, do we? Unless we get really rich, then we can rent a piece of land and keep other people off of it until we die. If we're in good standing with the law that makes that work, and only then. So, for most Americans, having your own space, having something to fight for, having your own area that's yours, people do a lot of fucking crazy shit over that idea. I watched it. I watched people not care about other people because they need the things that they have. And that other person should have figured it out on their own. The idea of a community or a family is a cruel joke that we tell each other. No one seems to participate in it. I don't blame anything I've ever done on anyone but myself. It's my fault, my decisions. Some of them took me a long time to change. Long time. But I've always been willing to, once I can see it, acknowledge it. Once I can acknowledge it, start the 61-day process of eliminating it. Because that's what it takes. There's one, no matter what I do, no matter how much I kill my ego, no matter how much I kill my pride, no matter how much I kill my wanting to play God and give other people real advice and tell them what to do, I do it. No matter how much that I beat down on these aspects that make anger bad, I can't get rid of the anger. It's the only way that I came to the conclusion that anger is also good. Because I was angry at how other people were treating other people. It's weird not to get into a space where you're not angry about anything. That no matter what it is, you're just going to let it ride. It's going to be okay. That mentality is death. The only way anything happens is in this world is if you interact with it. Mm. So why anger still? Why am I so inherently inside angry about things? Well, if you can get past your ego and you can get past your pride and you can get past your know-it-all, well, you still have anger. Right now, I find myself angry at my origin story. You know, I'm angry at the situation I'm currently in, that I'm definitely powerless, that I currently don't have any way to move forward and accomplish anything. And the people that contributed to the situation immensely watched me suffer. I can deal with random hate, and random hate, right? I'll say it 3 times in 3 different ways so I don't have to explain it. But what do you do? What do you do when, like, there is no one to show you love? What do you do? I mean, you just can't put it in neutral. Me, I let loose. The idea of me, like, holding my mud about stuff that I don't agree with, that are personally doing me wrong. Like, I don't care if you're doing the rest of the world wrong. Karma will get you, but, like, you're intentionally in my face being a terrible human being. I let loose every time. I don't ever hesitate. Shoot straight from the hip and tell you how I feel about it. You know why? Because fuck you. With love, but fuck you. But I have this one reoccurring pattern I've never been able to heal, and it's based on my relationship with another human being. Just one. And I'm not going to say I hate this person, but I am going to say that they hold the biggest part of the pie graph on things I need to heal from, still healing from. And the worst part is I'm never going to get the healing by interaction with that person. It's never going to happen. There's absolutely nothing I can do to affect that situation either. I've tried, and I've tried, and I've been shown that I'm just as worthless now as I was then. It's weird to have somebody that abused you still be a central point in your life and actually be in the process of, like, the third or fourth time completely destroying my lives for their ego and the way they acted, and then refusing to take responsibility for their actions or how they've affected my life. If it was anybody besides this person, the amount of pain that's been caused to me, the amount of trauma that I've had to heal, well, there would have been problems. And problems that I don't care. You don't want these kind of problems. I get a little dangerous in certain situations. That's a true statement. So I'm in this situation where I feel powerless right now. And I got angry about it this morning. I haven't got angry about it yet. In fact, this situation's been going on for almost 3 months now. And it's just the latest in a long line of a series of events that have been very difficult to keep a positive attitude about. And I've had enough. I've had enough in a way that makes me want to just, like, do better. So now I'm just thinking about leaving. Thinking about casting aside the illusions that I've told myself about this time and place and moving forward. It's a good thing for me. I pack light. I never travel heavy. All the things that I own, well, I got to be honest with you. Everything I've owned's been thrown on a burn pile and burned before. So what I actually own's just some last 10-year memories. All my real memories were destroyed by the same toxic human being. Pictures, childhood pictures, letters from girlfriend, all of it. Just my life didn't matter, and I was shown that once. That's why I don't have attachments to anything. The person that taught me about money is the person that burned all my shit and told me, fuck you. So I don't even care. I've been taking time and making all these beautiful paintings. I can't carry them on my back. Now I got all these art supplies and stuff. I'm going to leave those behind. I finally got, enough pairs of clothes that I could, have a change of clothes for a week. I'm going to miss changing my clothes. I think I'm over it, though. I think I'm over sitting still. I think I've had my fill of the situation around me not being productive for my heart or soul. So I've never stayed here long. This is the original place of abuse. These were the original sins were done. These were all where all the fears were grown. This is where they tried to take my backbone from me. This is where they tried to turn me into less than I was. It started here. Isn't it ironic that I would keep coming back here? It's the abuse I experienced. It's the reconnecting with the abuser. It's a very vicious cycle. And the end result is I will always come to the same conclusion that I'm fed up and I just want to leave. I'm completing the same cycle that I've completed a dozen times in my life. And I feel stupid. I got super mad this morning, which I really don't feel mad anymore. But I got super mad this morning because I had put myself in the same situation with the same person and expected a different result, and then got mad about it when it didn't go differently. And so cracked the delusions that I had. When a person looks you in the face and says, I don't care about you or your kids, you better take that fucking serious. So, don't be surprised a few videos down the road, all of a sudden we're not sitting in some warm area. Don't be surprised if I'm suddenly another homeless person with a tent somewhere. Don't be surprised. Kind of prefer the open road. And it's been many years since I've done it without a car. And I've switched up all my friend groups, so it's going to be a lot more street living. But I think that's where I'm heading. I don't see an alternative to the situation. I know what I don't want. And even though the situation might turn out pretty bad, might be pretty rough, it will absolutely be better than sitting in stagnant hate every day. That will be better than this. So I was just open forum and talked to you guys a little bit this morning. I needed to work it out in my head how I felt. It's a good way to do therapy. Simply talk to yourself. You go back and watch the video and see if you agree with yourself. And I'm pretty sure when I get done with this video and I view it, I'm going to be like, yep, it's time to pack the fuck up and leave. Which doesn't solve anything. It doesn't change how I feel about anything or what I want to accomplish or what I need to get done so I feel like a decent human being. It's going to make it 1,000 times harder, but What else is there to do? One must move forward, must evolve. I'm pretty stressed out about it. I figured all my haters would get some joy out of this, knowing that instead of sitting still, I'm about to start popping up again. I'm about to start causing chaos on a grand scale again. This is just kind of a warning. Like, hey, by the way, I'm so fucking fed up. I'm on my way. I've had so much from the sidelines and I'm coming off the bench. I'm coming off the bench. It's just the only reason I went to the bench last time is because I wanted to go sit down. I think just like last time, there's not going to be an opposing team that I'm going to have to worry about playing against. I am the opposing team.